Another piece from my Pepto-Abysmal look. I'll put this one on to show you as well. Kind of get this one. And then I had the kind of glove to go with it as well. Right? Fun. It's like party. She's a party girl. My name's Yovska. I'm a Toronto-based alternative drag performer. I guess an alternative drag performer would be someone who kind of goes outside what a traditional realm of drag would be. I guess if it's female impersonation or male impersonation. I kind of like to do like monster impersonation or like goblin impersonation. This is, I guess, like some of my sketchbook, like just where I kind of put around a lot of ideas. A lot of them are just look ideas. I would say my drag persona isn't one entity, it's multiple entities. I like to take many different forms. I'm a bit of a shapeshifter. Sometimes I'll be like a humanoid shark, other times I'll feel more like a Bigfoot kind of creature. I like to think that all these creatures and personas are from the same realm, like maybe like an interdimensional version of this world where it's kind of flipped and there's all these like paranormal and monstrous creatures that are glamorous and walking around. You know, maybe like they're all from the same fighting game or something. This one was from my Wrecking Ball performance, where I did a performance to Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball, and I had this look where I just had all these like wrecking balls on me. Can you see it? I'm not originally from Canada. I'm an immigrant from Mexico. I came here when I was 7, and I moved to Toronto when I was about 10, and I've been here since then. I feel growing up with my grandma when I was in Mexico was very important to my artistic influences later in life. Some of my earliest memories are just kind of like sitting down with her, watching these like paranormal documentaries about UFOs or like exorcists. It was stuff like she would watch on her own and I would just join her, and I wasn't supposed to because I would get too scared afterwards. It was something really interesting to me. It was fascinating for some reason. It's a fascination I've had since I was a little, and I've still kept it. And when I moved to Canada, it was almost like a way to connect back to those memories and kind of connect back to being at home with her and watching those. So it kind of became also a way of survival as well, moving into a new, different, unknown place, I guess. And it's really integrated into my identity. You know what? I'm not too sure if she knows that watching those shows with her how much it has impacted me. Those are memories that I'm really fond of, that I'll never forget, and that I really like to think about. I definitely miss them a lot, for sure. That's for sure. I just want to have some space to paint teeth. Oh, did I cut myself? No, I didn't. That was close. Part of the reason why I feel I can relate so much to paranormal creatures like aliens and like goblins and things like that is because when you think about how religion can demonize like queer identities, and you think about like demons, and in a way it's kind of embracing that sort of identity as well. When you think about immigrants being called aliens, and embracing that identity, empowering it as well. And growing up, going to Catholic school, hearing those things kind of makes you feel different, or makes you feel wrong, or makes you feel like almost like a monster almost. And that whole idea of immigrants being seen as different and being around people and being made fun of for being Mexican kind of stays with you and kind of hurts you as well. So that's how it all fits back to that idea of the paranormal, and being fond of these creatures and being able to feel like one of them almost. I find that sometimes my drag can provoke a bit of a polarizing reaction. Like I'll have half the room being super excited, and then maybe half the room being like, what the fuck am I looking at? And I really enjoy that, actually. I really enjoy shocking people and making people feel uncomfortable in the right way, making them feel a little bit spooked or a little bit, I guess, question what they're looking at, because it also makes people question the idea of expression, the idea of identity. I enjoy having a mix of reactions. I feel like that's what drag should be as well. It should provoke people, right? It's a political statement.
How are you guys doing? So, pretty good? You guys right? It's only gonna get absolutely worse from here. Gonna get cringier, gayer, scarier in some form.
What excites me about drag is that it's given me a way to kind of express all these ideas I've had for such a long time, and lets me explore my identity as well, as someone who's always kind of been confused about their identity. Growing up queer, growing up as an immigrant, it's always been something that I've always questioned about myself and where I belong. And I found before that I started doing drag, I would do a lot of self-portraits, or I would do a lot of art relating back to my identity. And then once I started doing drag, I'm like, oh, well, all these ideas are coming together, all these ideas of like fashion, all these ideas of horror, all these ideas of just self-expression coming together. And I guess that's what's really exciting about it, just being able to bring those ideas into the real world or physical world.